5 in the morning, are you on the way? Looking on it, looking on it, I mean, I guess I got a middle linebacker. $25,000 training? Are you freaking kidding me? Kidding me? Are you kidding me? 25,000 trading? Holy. Nicholas Morrow. I won 87 games. 87? Are you kidding me, bro? That's it? 3 unopened packs. Oh. Hey, yo. 4,500 candy? Sure. That's a lot. Come in when you want. This should make the defense like equal. Hey, yo. They're actually going for a good price. What? Alright. I knew it was Blacklock, so he's not really worth anything. I mean, I mean, he's worth like 175. Let me see the Randall. What about RG3? He was pretty good. I want to get an RG3 card. He got the speed, the throw power, and everything. I want an RG3. I need this one, bro. There is no power up card, so. What about Mike? No, there is a power up, but. Alright, let's see. Hold on, let me see something. Let me download the companion app. I don't know what to even do.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the fourth quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You're down in this one, but you've driven into opponent territory as we get set here, 1st and 10. So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense, 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And it's caught by Ed McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 18 yards. First down, Niners. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He's back to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away. Now Cunningham to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Flushed out right. He may try and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Taken in at the 3. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he is unable to make the play himself on second down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on third down?
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Greg Joseph on for the
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Score Niners 37, Packers 34.
Hello again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready because we've got another good one on tap.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who'll be calling the plays under center.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Ross Blacklock. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That one completes to Bettis. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Back down inside the 20. So the Bucs now in great shape to begin their initial possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown,
Ozzie Newsome there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
The kick is
and that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Recovered by the kicking team.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, Cunningham. That is caught inside the 5. And the Buccaneers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he'll take it into the end zone. Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
Big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there is they were able to connect. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Jordan Reed has it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there for the Patriots. 32 yards. Score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Patriots, nothing.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bucs 29-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A run. This is Bettis. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Bucs with an extra secondary here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams, offensive unit.
Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points are their problems either.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Buying time to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. A screen to Bell. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he'll take a shot. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cunningham, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. He knew his 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
No good on the fake extra point.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. Out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Le'Veon Bell. As the first half is winding down. And the bucket, oh, and now they're going to fake it.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow. Time through the first 2 quarters, they really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
That's the end of
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Buccaneers 28.
The
Patriots
Bucs
3.
with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Here comes Johnson on the return. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And they'll get this well past midfield. the 35.
Charvarius Ward on the
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And McCaffrey, 37 yards, as his guys continue to put this one. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Bettis, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Bettis, the ball carrier.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
Give a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
That touchdown was for all the fantasy people out there. May not change the final outcome, but some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home are really excited to get those.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning it, Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Muscles him off. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. A play fake. Now Cunningham eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 59 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 8 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one.
For the extra point.
He was on point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
The score
Back now in Foxborough.
Patriots.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Back now comes Tampa Bay, and they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has. Really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
There they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And the Bucs are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Third and goal at the 4-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham, flush to his right. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It got his man complete. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So that play flips the field right on its ear. Here's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
Hey, check my 50.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Pick it up. Pick it up.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 40. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today,
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thanks, Coach. We pick up this challenge in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left. You're trailing by 1. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree, all right? But he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams there to make the grab. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. He'll look to throw. Oh, battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. From midfield now, here's Jackson. On the crossing route, complete. It's Evans. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Jackson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's got Evans. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First down, Ravens.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing again. Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
Here's Mecole Hardman. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Mecole Hardman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. He's toppled the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. I get and appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime. But, oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
Onside kick is recovered by
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover.
And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good, and we may be on our way to overtime. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, You're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. So in a teaching moment here, overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Number 26.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Jackson's pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Bell. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. And just like that, another ultimate challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the 4th quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. Tie score. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And it's caught by Ed McCaffrey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. They'll run on 1st down. It's Bell. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the 2nd half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in.
And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
40.
The Packers offense here, ready to go on 1st and 10.
Delayed game, offense.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. Oh, he'll take it. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers have moved out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That is caught at the 7. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. From his linebacker spot, that's Derek Brooks with a sack. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He wants Reynolds way downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 53 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of...
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
22 yards there, a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So that one will be accepted. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll drop here to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Jones. There to make the tackle, Samson Ibuka.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Over the middle to Evans. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
John Johnson.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Cunningham on the crossing route, complete. That's Evans. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Now a first down carry by Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Off the bootleg, Cunningham. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. And McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have moved out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You don't always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenge.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we start this challenge off. 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first down. Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Credit the tackle for loss to Robert Quinn.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels. Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Kentrell Bryce in on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 45-yard line.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
End of the first quarter.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Bell. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Le'Veon Bell, 31 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So they start this game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that, that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Cunningham on the keeper.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Ball carrier. Harrison Phillips.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Sacked there by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's fourth down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got possession at midfield, and it's 1st and 10. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Complete to Le'Veon Bell.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Cunningham looking to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Take over 1st and 10.
Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Made by Myles Garrett.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 7, Bengals 0.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
The ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. After the catch, that one winds up going for 36. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The ball carrier.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Defense.
So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now it's Burrow. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 8 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Their own 34-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. From the gun, Cunningham. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. From the gun on third down, Cunningham. And that'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Bucs.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Cunningham. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. From the gun, Cunningham. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
This is caught, and he's unable to get away. They stop him at the line on 4th and 2. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10. Cunningham. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now Cunningham. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
That's good.
Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out. On 1st and 10, Cunningham escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
A loss of 7.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. We're scoreless after 1.
Corey Bojorquez on to punt for the Bills.
And this will be taken at the 13. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The tight end, Lee Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Lee Smith. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Allen over the middle here to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Complete to John Brown.
John Brown.
Buffalo.
71 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. That's complete to his running back, Evans. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here on 1st down. Here's Cunningham rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And break, the tight end's got it. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
He cannot wiggle for...
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the fourth quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. We're all tied up. You've got the ball at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. The Packers offense here, ready to go on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Bell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Bell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
That's good. We're agreeing.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jones. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get into all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Tension building. Here's Greg Joseph. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just...
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the 4th quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. The game is all tied up. You've got possession at midfield, 1st and short. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Switch.
On 1st down. Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the Rams.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball on the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And this one is right through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Bell. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So with the yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300, that means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
The kick by Joseph is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Jones. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to Le'Veon Bell.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
1st and 10.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. Now Cunningham.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he's certainly...
And this is caught. So he fakes the spike, and they get the touchdown. Mike Evans, 28 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Back to the air. Goff on second down. And as he throws and the ball is out, it's a live football. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. And they will take a knee here. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.